So we're not homeless no more. Well, the fear is gone and everything has been as God's willing. Afraid to fall, afraid to fly. You know, I'm a level with y'all. I'm a level with all you. Sometimes I really don't know what to do. Sometimes I don't have the answer. Sometimes it's hard for me to even hold on. It's easy for me to ignore the parts of me that I still have to heal and the parts of me that I know I blocked off since 2004. It's easy for me to let things go, but there's a trade off. What's up? It's easy to let stuff go, but ever since I started talking about trade offs, this is just another one to add to that list. When you let things go, it creates it creates a file in your mind. It creates a file in the library of your mind. And what it does is it tells you that that thing that hurt you is not important right now. So you don't need to heal. You don't need to worry about it. That pain that you feel, it's stored in the library of your mind, like a phone. If you have too much gigabytes, you're going to have to upgrade your storage. If you don't upgrade your storage, new information can't be stored. And if you take in new information, it won't be able to upload into your mind and into your the library of your mind because there's so much things that's not sorted out. There's so much things that's not sorted out. Hello, welcome in. That's why it's good to go to therapy. I always wanted to be a therapist because of that mental library with all that stored information. What I taught myself was how to store other information that wasn't mine on top of my own information that was stored. So people that were heartbroken, people that needed a shoulder to cry on, people that needed advice or just needed direction. Sometimes I wouldn't even say anything when someone speaks to me about whatever they have going on. I would just listen and, you know, ask them if they need a hug, ask them if they need me to answer or if they need me to just listen. Sometimes they would say, you know, you could say something or you could, you could give me some advice, and then I would give them advice that would help them. I wouldn't give advice that I wouldn't do myself, and I would try to put myself in their shoes. But for a moment, I feel fulfilled because I'm able to help somebody get through. Hello, what's up? You're already famous, but I feel fulfilled for the moment because I can help somebody heal. I can help somebody get clarity. I can help someone get to a point in their life that they weren't before. But for the past few years, I've been sorting out all the information that I stored since 2004. I hold myself back from a lot of things because of fear of succeeding. Nothing's wrong. Well, shit, everything's wrong. That's me ignoring the mental library and all that stuff that's stored, you know, just brushing it off as if it's nothing. But it is. Something's wrong. Sometimes I don't have the answers. Sometimes I don't know what to do. Sometimes I feel like breaking down. Right now, I I don't even know how I feel. I feel like I'm having an out of body experience because I was almost on the streets once again. I try to listen to my father, but sometimes it's hard to listen to my father because when you're in it, it's like you're drowning and they're telling you learn how to swim. You're breathing in water. I appreciate that. Why would they hide that? Thank you. You know, and it's like the first time my father took us to the beach. We was on a boogie board, me and my sister, or was it me and my brother? No, it was me and my stepbrother. And the wave took us. We went under the water, and that's the first time I opened my eyes. No, I know. That's the first time I opened my eyes underwater because when you're panicking, you're gonna fight to survive. I don't know how people could go in the water and not open their eyes. I need to see where I'm going. I need to see whatever's wrong. So in the moment, even if it's burning my eyes, I'm not feeling the burn. Yeah, I'm not feeling the burn in my eyes when I'm opening my eyes underwater, whether it's pool full of chlorine or it's in the beach, salt water and all that, right? So when you're in it, I immediately opened my eyes and the wave just took us. I was under the water, right? And I just came back up and, you know, we went back to the shore and we did it again. I didn't panic. I didn't feel like I was panicking. I just felt like an adrenaline rush. So whenever things going wrong, my adrenaline just, that's probably what I'm feeling right now, which is why you know, I shouldn't drink so much coffee. I shouldn't do, a lot of the things that I do, but I do it in moderation and I don't overdo it. And sometimes I don't do it at all because recently realizing that I don't need to spike my adrenaline. Because like I say all the time, I get up on 100 and I have to do things to make myself calm and come down. That's why I run. I get on here and I speak. Don't feel numb. You need to cry. You need to if you live in a forest area, you need to get an axe and you need to go find a tree and you need to start swinging at it. You need to get that pain out. Whatever you feel, don't store it. Like I've been saying now, when I lost my great grandmother in 2004, I shut down and I never dealt with the pain. So as life began to compile and more pain began to happen, it kept making me numb. So things happen and people do things to you, and then you're not feeling the pain, but your body and your soul, right? You might think your flesh might think I'm okay, but your soul is thinking I'm crying and you might close your eyes one time and see yourself sitting down on a chair or a bench somewhere holding a staff or holding a sword or holding whatever and just looking down on the ground, and you don't even know what that figure is or who that person is, but that's your soul just sitting there, defeated because you're numb. You're not dealing with the pain. You're not finding ways to healthily alchemize that energy, that pain, that hurt, because we don't know. Nobody ever taught us how. We never had therapy, and if we thought about getting therapy, we never had therapy money. You know, so many things happen to minorities, and it's so expensive to get the help to get out of the things that's happening to minorities, and things are just getting more and more expensive. So the most expensive things these days is mental clarity and a calm, peaceful headspace. That's the most expensive thing. I ain't even gonna talk about love. Bump that. That's the next thing. And that's probably the one thing that we need, which is going to help us get to the peaceful mind space and the mental clarity that we so desperately desire, because a lot of people are numb in the world. My mom says that you are should take advice from people like you. Hey, that's fine. Listen, there's a lot of people in the world that are numb, and there's a lot of people in the world that needs love, because that's what's been under attack. That's what I've been spreading. So if your mom tells you not to listen to someone like me, that's that's up to you to use your will to decide. I have countless amounts of videos. I don't have anything that I'm charging you for. I only have my music that's on all platforms and it's free to stream, and it's on YouTube and it's free to listen. I have my messages in my music. I have my messages in my videos. I have my podcasts. And I'm on here right now. Thank you. Thank you, Adriana. I'm on here right now in shambles, but I'm doing my best to alchemize this feeling and this energy, because I want to be better and I want to be able to teach people how to get it out and not internalize it and destroy themselves from the inside. Because once we heal ourselves from the inside, your face is gonna start looking so much younger. You know, I numbed myself enough to numb myself to disrespect. I numb myself enough to numb myself to heartbreak. So whenever someone's being disrespectful, it never got to me, because my father was the hardest on, the hardest on me. And he is, my greatest teacher. And that's why I started teaching people how to forgive their parents, because you're going to be just like them. You're half your mother and you're half your father. So you're half man and you're half woman. It's up to you to decide what that 100% of you is going to be. And if you don't forgive your parents, even if they've never done anything wrong, if you don't forgive them for their lives and the way that they've been living, because no one is perfect, and the Bible says that we're born into sin, right? So if we don't forgive our parents and we don't forgive our past, we're doomed to repeat it. This person, just ignore them. Don't pay attention to the hate. But like I'm saying, if you don't forgive your past, you're doomed to repeat it. 1515, as I began to say that. So that's a sign right there. So I forgave my father. I forgave my mother. I used to be mad that my mother left me. I used to be confused and didn't know why God took my mother away and then God took my grandmother away, and we had to live the way that we were living. I used to be so confused, but I had to forgive, because if I don't forgive, I won't be forgiven. If you don't forgive, you won't be forgiven. That doesn't mean that you have to, you know, allow things that don't serve the better good of your life and the conducive growth of your health and mental well-being. You don't have to allow it to your life. You don't have to allow it into your space. You can forgive it for being evil. My family, I have no idea. I know my father is healthy and he's getting stronger. My nephews, I miss my nephews. I hope that they're happy, and I hope that it's Friday right now, so they shouldn't be in school. So I hope that they're playing. I hope that they're, outside running around, not fighting with each other. I hope my nephew Dwayne is, doing the right thing and not, being a tyrant to his brothers. And I hope Sabir is taking that initiative and being courageous and staying with his music. I hope Julian is doing whatever the heck Julian want to do. I was just in the water park. I think, nah, you could, subscription is free. I don't charge for anything, because what I'm giving you is you. I'm not giving you me. I'm not here on this world to expect anything from anyone. I'm here on this world to expect what I can give to the world. I'm here to make the world a better place. Michael Jackson told me so. I'm here to free our minds. Bob Marley told me so. I'm here to hold firm. Sizzler told me so. I'm here to rule my destiny. Buju Banton told me so. I'm here to do the right thing and make the right choices. My father told me so. I'm here to make the world a better place and be in the truth and being used as an example. Look at what happened in my life. You can go through every single thing I posted. I have posts on my community that no one liked and no one saw, but I'm still posting there. Sometimes it's just me on the live for 50 minutes. I'm speaking to nobody, but someone is going to see it one day. I'm doing this for 1,000 years. We're still talking about the Trojan War. So I'm Achilles in this lifetime. I'm going to Greece. I'm going to Greece. We're going to storm them beaches, and we're going to free every one of them children. We going to the island, baby, and we rescuing all them children from that island. You know what island I'm talking about. We storming them beaches. We're going to free every last children. No child left behind. Shoot. I can't wait till I get an apartment with a kitchen. Y'all gonna be in the kitchen with me from breakfast, lunch, dinner. I'm gonna be showing y'all how to make some Trini food. I'm gonna show y'all how to make some Trini snacks. I'm gonna start mailing y'all some snacks, just to my subscribers, just so y'all can have a taste of Trinidad from a true Trini to the born bread on her ears. Some people say God is a Trini paradise. Now come friends with me. Enough people, the spirit fiery. Mm. But nothing in the world go but we. Look, a madman going with we money. We still come out and mash up the party. Sweet, sweet TNT. Oh, how I love up my country. Sweet, sweet TNT. No place in this world I'd rather be. Sweet, sweet TNT. Oh, how I love up my country. Sweet, sweet TNT. All this sugar can't be good for me. Oh, No, I stay in a motel. I've been staying in a motel since December 6, 2024. That's when the incident happened with my sister's wife, and we had a falling out. My life was at risk, and I had to leave. I did enough videos on that. I did a um I did a live on that calling Healing Home. That's on my podcast, Life Talks with Trill Sinatra. You can check that out. Fast forward to about 30 minutes in, and you can watch it at 1.5 times the speed, so you can hear what I'm saying, and it's gonna cut it down. So if it's an hour and you put 1.5 the speed, it's gonna be like 30 minutes, and you're gonna still be able to understand and hear what I'm saying, but it's gonna be faster. It's like when you speed up a beat to a song, you're gonna get a Jersey club tone. When you slow it down, you're gonna get a reggae dancehall tone. It's all music. I'm a poet. I'm an instrument. The wind blows through me, I make the noise. And I try to make it a joyful noise and sing a joyful song. But if I must, I'm gonna sing a song of war and put a message in it. That's Trill Sinatra. That's the soca version of me mixed with the hip hop version of me. The Trinidad and the America. Trini American. Alternative crowns. What's alternative crowns? I know about alternative music. That's what I make. I make alternative music. I don't make specifically hip hop, specifically drill. You see, I started the holy drill music era. If you know Fabio Foreign, he's making a holy drill album. But then he's gonna label it as gospel drill to be politically correct, so he can get it out to the masses. But I know what it is. When I started talking about hunting demons and demon time is done, all those rappers started talking about F the streets. You can check the statistics. I've been speaking like this. True. What does the crowns mean? Oh, these crowns right here. That's like the top commenters. Like if you comment, it's gonna give you a like a leaderboard. That's what that means. So you've been commenting, so you're number one. She was number one. What he said? We just want the hat back. Shout out to my SpongeBob fans out there. We going jellyfishing, baby. We going jellyfishing. Get your nets ready. We're going to Bikini Bottom. Where are you going? I'm going to Bikini Bottom, Mom. We're going jellyfishing. The outfit is just some jeans. I cut these jeans. They were long. I cut them, and then I stressed them, and then I stressed them. It's a white tee. And then I got my J95, my J97s on from Jack Threads. No longer. You cannot get these no more. There is no longer a Jack Threads. So I have the only one. I'm one of one, baby. I'm one of none. There is no me before this day. But there will be me tomorrow. Just like Agent Smith said, me. More me. I've been saying this for years. I've been praying and crying out to the stars, asking them for help and saying, if y'all not going to send me no help, I'll do this shit myself. And ever since, I've just been like that. You know, I've always, I took my life and the situations that I've been in. And since I felt like I was treated like a bad child. I couldn't be the right hand of God because there was nothing that I did. I got told that I'm proud. You know, I tried to make my father proud. I recently got told by my father he was proud of me in probably 2024. No, not 24. Yeah, 2024. That's the time when I really broke down. Watching the sky at night and the sunrise. Yeah. Get 2 hours of sunlight at sunrise is gonna set the tone for your entire day. You're gonna feel like you either want to get more sleep. So when you're looking into the sun and your eyes feel tired, just let it close and watch the sun through your eyelids. It's gonna be beautiful. And let the sun open your eyes back again. It's like a flower, right? You're like a flower. So at night, you're gonna be like this. So when the sun come out, if you're not out there at the first light, it's gonna be hard when you go out there later and then look into the sky, because then your eyes are gonna just be like that instead of being like this, like a lotus. All flowers do it. I've watched it. When nighttime, when darkness fall, they all close up. When the sun starts hitting them, they slowly open up. Then they start flowering. It's beautiful. I love it. I'm sitting in between two arms right now, getting a hug. I forgot what I was talking about before looking at the sun. Anyway, I just be a lot of. I'm just grateful for all the things that I'm able to survive through, because a lot of people don't make it through it. That's why I'm on here, because a lot of people don't get what I'm giving. They don't get somebody that's going through the same things they experience or more, and then is able to teach them beforehand, or able to hold their hand while they're going through it, or able to guide them after they've gone through it. You know, a lot of a lot of people take for granted their mothers. A lot of people take for granted their fathers. A lot of people take for granted their brothers and sisters until they're gone. But I lost two cousins at a very young age. They both drowned at the beach. I still miss them till this day. I think about every single one of my family members. It don't matter who they are, where they at, what we got going on. I think about everything and everybody. And I don't forget anything. It's just every day. People that are jerks. Thank you for saying that. And so are you. Just going outside just makes it easy. That's what I've been doing. The only thing that make me feel better is going taking my ass outside. I can't stay in the house. It's a prison. I can't stay in no motherfucking house. I can't stay in a prison. My punishment used to be I can't go outside after getting my ass whooped. And it would be like a month. I can't go outside for a whole month. So I would start thinking of ways that I can go outside. So my father wouldn't be home when I come off from school early. So I'm sneaking outside before my father get home. But sometimes I would be outside too long, and then I would see him walking in the yard. I know I was gonna get my ass whooped. 14:14 on my clock right now. It's 2:14. But that's a you should Google that angel number 14:14. I promise you, when you Google 14:14, you're gonna love what it tells you. I know exactly what 14:14 means. I studied all of the freaking angel numbers. Google 14:14 right now, and it's gonna tell you about an infinite well of knowledge that you need to tap into. Go do it right now. Whoever watching this, You'll see. Who's the other dude watching? I have no idea. I be having ghost watchers. They're the ghosts of the internet. Oh, I was gonna. Hey, for a little while ago, I told myself I was gonna make a message to the ghosts of the internet, and I was gonna say shout out to them. Shout out to the ghosts of the internet. Them motherfuckers will find you. They will find you. They will find you. Don't you would think nobody's watching. The ghosts of the internet, they always watching. When they say somebody always watching, the ghosts of the internet, shout out to those dudes. If you ever go on Netflix, watch The Blacklist. That'll teach you a lot. That'll unlock your mind to the corporation that is our governing body and how it runs, how things are conducted on the day-to-day basis. Sometimes I just feel lucky to be alive. That's why every day when I think about anything, I think to thank for life. Before I think about asking for anything, I'd be thankful for what I got already. Yes, someone else is also going through it, but I still pray that I can get through it because I'm going to come on here and then tell somebody how to get through it. I am not hungry. I haven't been hungry in a long time. I might get thirsty. I might need some sugar to get my blood up, but I don't really be hungry. I could take a couple bites and I'm good. Since I stopped smoking, I ain't really been having no appetite. But I've been having to deal with my anxiety. Uh, That's why I got into so much fights before I started smoking. Did you eat? Maybe some eggs. No, I'm good. Thank you, but no thank you. A samurai can survive off of a ginkgo, whatever ginkgo leaf, and the energy of the universe. What Ty Lee said, a ginkgo leaf and the energy of the universe is what a samurai could survive off of. No, a dragon warrior or whatever she said. It's a lot. It's a lot of things going through my head right now. I'm just trying to find calm. What am I fighting to live if I'm just going to find? What am I fighting to sleep what am I trying to live alone? Why am I fighting to live if I'm just going to find? Check it. I grew up a fucking screw up. Got introduced to the game. Got an ounce of fucking blew up. Chopping rocks overnight. The nigga Biggie Smalls trying to turn into the Black Fred White. We had to grow dreads to change our description. Two boxes on the milk box missing. Toes is long, you know they got stepped on. A fist full of bullets, a chest full of Teflon. Run from the police, picture that. Nigga, I'm too fat. I fuck around and catch an asthma attack. That's why I bust back, but don't phase me. When he drop, take his block, and I'm Swayze. Solar block, bust away, lay back. I got some money to make, mother. Memories of high speeds when the cops crash. As I laugh, checking my dash as the cops crash. We was young, but we was dumb, but we had heart. In the dark, when we survived through the bad parts. Many we, hey, too deep. Alright, I listen to it. I listen to it. My main man had 2 strikes, slipped, got arrested and flipped. He screamed thug life and emptied the clip. Decided to run from the police. Oh, got tired of running from the police. I'm gonna take a screenshot so I don't forget. Still, I see no changes. Wake up in the morning, then I ask myself, is life worth living? Should I blast myself? I'm tired of being poor and even worse, I'm black. My stomach hurts, so I'm looking for a purse to snatch. Cops give a damn about a need, bro. Pull the trigger, kill a nigga, he's a heat, bro. Get a crack to the kids, who the hell cares? One less hungry mouth on the welfare. First ship them dope, let them do the brothers. Give them guns, step back and watch them kill each other. It's time to fight back, that's what Huey said. 2 shots in the dark, now Huey's dead. I got love for my brothers, but we can never go nowhere unless we share with each other. We got to start making changes. Learn to see me as a brother instead of 2 distant strangers. And that's how it's supposed to be. I can never take a brother if he's close to me. Huh? I love to go back to when we played as kids, but things change. And that's the way it is. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. That's just the way it is. Oh, yeah. Still, I see no changes. All I see is racist faces. Misplaced hate makes disgrace the races. We under. I wonder what it takes to make this one better place. Let's erase the waste. This take the evil out the people that we acting right. There's more black than white. Sit and crack the night. And the only time we chill is when we kill each other. It takes heal to be real. Time to heal each other. And I know it ain't heaven sent. We ain't ready to see a black president. The penitentiary's packed and it's filled with blacks. But some things will never change. Try to show another way instead of staying in the dope gang. Now tell me what's a brother to do. Being real don't appeal to the brother in you. Gotta operate the easy way. I made a G today. But you made it in a sleazy way. Selling crack to the kids. I gotta get paid. But hey, that's the way it is. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah. All right, all right. Things will never be the same. It's just the way it is. Oh, yeah. Gotta make a change. It's time for us as a people to start making some changes. Let's change the way we eat. Let's change the way we live. And let's change the way we treat each other. See, the old way wasn't working, so it's on us to do what we got to do to survive. Still, I see no changes. Can a brother get a little peace? The war in the streets and the war in the Middle East. Free Palestine. Ceasefire with Iran. Free Palestine. Ceasefire with Iran. The war in the streets and the war in the Middle East. Instead of war on poverty, they got a warrant drawn so the police can bother me. But I ain't never did a crime that I ain't have to do. But now cracks giving it back to you. Don't let them jack you up, back you up, crack you up, and pimp smack you up. You gotta learn to hold your own. They get jealous when they see you with your mobile phone. They tell the cops, don't trust this, I don't trust this. Where they try to rush, I bust this. And that's a sign number two. They say it ain't cool. My mama didn't raise no fool. And as long as I stay black, I gotta stay strapped. And I never get to lay back, cause I always gotta worry about the payback for some punk that I roughed up way back. Coming back after all these years. Rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat. That's the way it is. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. I choose Tupac over Biggie, by the way, if you didn't know. That's just the way it is. Oh, yeah. Mm-mm. But I appreciate y'all riding out with me till the end, huh? Oh, pirates, yes, they rabbi, sold I to the merchant ships. Minutes after they took I from the bottomless pits, but my head was made strong by the hands of the Almighty. We forward in this generation triumphantly. So won't you help me sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever had, redemption song, redemption song. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our mind. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Yes, they say it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the book. So won't you help me sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever had, redemption song. On cue, these songs of freedom. Dun, 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 bam, 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 bam. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our mind. Whoa, have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them I cannot stop at the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Ooh, some say it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the book. So won't you help me sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever had, redemption song. All I ever had, oh yeah, redemption songs. Songs of freedom, songs of freedom. You the MVP. I appreciate y'all rocking out with me. It's been a good one. It's been a real one. It's been fun. It's been real fun. It's been good. It's been real good. But I gotta go. Y'all have a fantastic, divine day. May the divine grant you miracles. May the divine grant you miracles. as I have been granted on this blessed day. Love y'all. When I say I love y'all, I mean that shit.